morning, everyone. My name is Katherine, and for my capstone project this year, I created a screenplay which is called Catharsis. Catharsis tells a story about two women who both have an imaginary friend, confront the prejudice against their imaginary relationships, but eventually have to give in to the social expectations on them. Essentially, this story asks the classic question: in order to live in a society, how much do we need to compromise ourselves? And even though this is posted as a question to the audience, the story itself has already answered it for us, giving the sad revelation that we do need to make a lot of concessions in order to live in society. So what the story really wants the audience to think about is this question: to what extent are we to sacrifice our individuality before the society to us would lose its original purpose? The purpose being that in a society we can attain a greater happiness that we each on our own cannot attain. So you may wonder why I've chosen this particular topic. Well, for me, I am at this transitional stage from being a teenager to a young adult. And it has come to this point in my life when I look back at what I've been told and what I've been taught and how those things have shaped the person I am today. I recall the many times I was told not to do something and wondered why. I wonder whether I am really able to achieve self-autonomy, meaning being one's own person, or that word is just an illusion since everything I have, my moral values, perception of the world, is shaped by the society. Now let's welcome the actors Maddie and Rachel, who will give us a table read on the first scene. In this scene, the two protagonists meet for the first time in the psychologist's office doing a talk therapy. In the room, a woman in her mid-60s, Susan, is lying in bed, hooked up to machines. She's awake, and her eyes are fixing on the closed door. But when Catriona rushes into the room, Susan immediately turns her head to the other side. Catriona continues to approach the bed.
Mom, I know you still don't want to talk to me, but you really need to talk to me today. Mom, you blacked out in the middle of the road. You could have gotten hit by a car. And I never see you again. Maybe that's what you want. You know me, Mom. I'm not leaving until you let me know what's happened. High blood pressure? Low blood sugar? What is it? Oh, God damn it. If you insist on not talking to me, I'll ask the doctor myself.
I've been diagnosed with advanced lung cancer.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What did the doctor say? Medication? Surgery? There's got to be a way.
He said I only have 3 months left. Look, I'm not afraid of death. I'm just not ready for it yet. I'm worried about you. Who's going to take care of you after I die? Catriona, my darling, go and see a psychologist. I beg you. That's the only thing I ask from you.
No, Mom, you're not going to die. I won't allow it.
Fade to the psychologist's office.
So, this is how I ended up here.
Catriona is talking to her psychologist, Mary, who is also in her 30s. They're in a spacious room with little furniture, only a desk and a chair in this corner, 2 comfortable couches in the center, and some paintings hanging on the wall. A gigantic French window allows the sunlight to come through.
An imaginary lover. How long have you been with him?
Many years. I don't quite remember.
Have you been in any other relationships before?
Only one.
Also imaginary?
No, it was a real one.
How did it go?
We met in college and broke up after graduation.
Was it a difficult breakup?
Yes, or maybe no. All breakups are somewhat difficult.
Did he break up with you, or did you break up with him?
I broke up with him.
Why?
He also wanted to end the relationship. We thought it was time to move on to a new stage of our life.
How did your current relationship first start?
I've known him since I was a kid, and he's always in my head.
How would you compare both relationships?
They're very similar. Main difference probably is that one is short-lived and the other is long-lived. But I do feel more secure in this relationship, though. One, we've known each other for many years. You know, when you've known someone for that long, he just understands you so well. And two, I know that he is and always will be there for me. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So, how do the people around you react to your relationship?
Not a lot of people know. My mom, as you might have guessed, strongly opposed. She didn't take it too seriously at first, but when she realized how committed I was to this relationship, she tried in every way she could to normalize me, as she called it.
I know you're here because of your mother, but what's your personal goal for our therapy?
I've never really thought about this, really. Sorrow and pity brought me here. I'm afraid there's no personal goal.
Okay, so you're only here for your mother.
I guess you can say that. I never thought I would end up in a psychologist's office, you know? I've always known that my circumstances are unusual, absurd and abnormal to some people, but I never gave it too much thought on what they might think. I just do it my way anyway. But well, her insistence on sending me to a psychologist did make me rethink a little. She's got very limited time to live, but even till this very last moment of her life, her only concern is this. I'm just wondering if I'm being selfish. Yeah. Maybe my problem is a selfish heart, not a delusional mind.